Let's go to page 478. Okay, this is lesson 10-6. The objective of this lesson is to use common logarithm to solve equations involving powers and to evaluate logarithm with any given base. Okay, so notice on page 478, it gives you a table and it shows you how to use a table. But this is before, this is like in the ancient time when they don't have the calculator, so you can use a table to evaluate. But nowadays with the computer and calculator, very rarely does anybody use a table. So we're not going to use table anymore. We're just going to use a calculator. So let's go to example 1 on page 479. So example 1a, we're looking for log of 3.8. Okay. Now, the calculator, it will have only 2 base. Okay. So when you see the log, okay. So the log, that's your base 10. Ln we're going to cover later is a base e. Okay. So when you don't see a number by default, that's your base 10. So this is called a common log because that's the most common logarithm that you'll be using. So to evaluate these, all you have to do is, depends on your calculator. Some you have to enter the log first. You have to enter the function first, then the number. But some calculator you enter the number, then you enter the function. So for my calculator, to evaluate, I just enter 3.8 and I push LG button and that's it. And normally you want to get to 4 decimal places, so it'd be equal to 0.5798. Okay. And let's go to B. So you have a log of 97500. Okay, so again to evaluate that, you just enter 97500 and you take the log of that. And so you're going to get 4.9890. Okay. And let's go to 1C. So you have a log of 0.000542. So again, to evaluate, you just enter the number 0.000542 and push the log button. So this will equal to negative 3.2660. Okay. So make sure you know how to use your calculator. Okay, now let's go to example 2. Okay, so this is going backward. So you have a log y equal to 0.8995. So when you have a number, you have to figure out the number inside. You have to use the second function, or in this case, you have to use the yellow function. Okay, so you go 0.8995 equals second log, and so this way, so y will equal to 7.9341. Okay, and so this one you probably can just have less number of digits. So if you go 7.93 or 7.934, then all acceptable. Okay, okay, let's go to 2b. Yeah, log y equal to 2.4825. Okay, so again, to find the number on the inside, you just punch this number over here. So 2.4825 equals second log function. So this will equal to 30.37. Okay, double check. Okay, okay, decimal is wrong. So it's 3.303.7. Okay, there we go. So you have to watch the decimal. It's 3.3.7. So if you run it up to 304, that's fine. So either way. Okay, let's go to the next one. let's go to example 3a. Okay, so you have the fifth root of 493. Okay, so make sure you know how to use all the functions on your calculator. Okay, so this is the fifth root, so you have to use, for my calculator is right over here. Okay, it's this function right over here. So make sure you know how to use your calculator. So to enter this, I just go 493, and I enter the fifth root. So be second function of that fifth root and push equal. Okay, so this will equal to 3.456. Okay, and then after that, you kind of have to watch for the digits. Okay, it says express to 3 significant digits, means you have to run up to 3 digits. So you have to look at the last digit to see if you delete, truncate or run it up. So 6 is more than 5, 5 or more, so it becomes 3.46. So make sure you know how to run off your numbers. Okay. Now for 3b, you have 0.173 to the 6th power. Okay. So again, you can just use your calculator. So 0.173, and here's your button for the power. So push the power to the 6th. Okay, and so this will equal to 0.000026809. Now, when the number is really big, what you want to do is you can make it into scientific notation. So to do that, I just go second scientific notation, and that's it. Okay, so this would be 2.68 times 10 to the negative 5, right? Again, three significant digits. So you want your final answer to be 3 digits. So make sure you're familiar with the calculator, know how to use different modes, and learn how to use different functions. Okay, let's go to example 4. Okay, you have 3 to the 2x equal to 5. And this one says, give the solution in the calculation ready form. Okay, that means you want to get to the point where it's ready to use calculator. Okay, so now whenever the variable is in the exponent position, to solve it, you have to take the log on both sides. Okay, so you're going to take the log on both sides, because that's the way to bring this to the front. So now you can bring this thing down. So it becomes 2x log of 3 equal to log of 5. Okay. So now to solve for x, we have to divide by 2. We have to divide by log 3. Right. So divide by 2 on both sides. So this will cancel out. Then you have to divide by log 3 on both sides. So this will cancel out. So you got x equal to log of 5, log 5, divided by 2, log of 3. Okay. So this is your part A. This is called the calculation ready. It means you're ready to use your calculator. Okay. Now part B, you want to use solutions that deal with 3 significant digits. So now you can use your calculator to work it out. Okay. So for this one, you just enter 5 log. Then you have to divide by 2. Now make sure you push equal. Then divide. Everything on the bottom you have to push divide on the calculator. So divide by log of 3 and push equal. And so that's your answer. And so now, right now I have a scientific notation. If I want to get back to normal, I just go second float. Okay, there you go. So x will equal to 0.732, right? 3 significant digits. Okay, and that's it for example 4. Okay, now let's go to example 5. Okay, example 5 uses something called the change of base formula. See, on your calculator, it's only base 10 or base E. So what happens when the problem is not one of those base? Well, then you have to use the change of base. Okay, so on page 481, you have log base A of x, and this will equal to log of x over log of A, and with any base. So in other words, you can change this into any base And it's easy to remember. This is on the, this is up, this is kind of higher, so you go on the top. This is kind of on the bottom, so go on the bottom. So the top on the top, bottom goes on the bottom, and you can use any base. And since we're going to use calculator, most of the time we use the base 10, the common base. Okay. So example 5, you want to find log base 4 of 7. So right now you cannot use a calculator because it's a base 4. This calculator only use base 10, okay, or base E. So what you want to do is, first you need to change this into log 7 over log 4, right? Again, 7 is higher, so go on the top, 4 is on the bottom, okay? And again, you can use any base, but since we're going to use calculator, we have to use base 10, okay? So now you're ready to calculate. So you go 7 log divided by 4 log, push equal, and this will give you 1.404, okay? And that's it. Okay.